What is up, guys? What is up, YouTube? I'm going to be showing you how to make a platformer maker in Scratch. I actually made a platformer maker in Scratch like a while ago. And it was well, I didn't make the tutorial on how to make it. And you could just fly. And today I'm just not gonna make it so I can fly either. And stuff are gonna get better and better. So to do this. Make a costume and name it Poyer. Now, I'm going to just make a square costume. And now, I'm going to name this costume Poyer.
You go.
Now, get like 4 outlines of a square. So it can be... Now, like I was saying before, we need to make a 16 by 16 square. You can see we have 16 by 16 square. Now we need to make it so that it is stretch. Now we have a character. But now, click onto the code, and now we need a blue sky. Blue sky 2, I wish you just take the blue sky 2 in here because there's no need to just get the maker. There's literally blue sky 2. Now, make a sprite and name the sprite level. If you guys want a part 2 or part 3 or part 4 whatever, then I'll upload that later. But this is just going to be a level sprite. And the reason we made the player so small is because we're going to set the player size to how big that is.
Do I need to do the other side? Wait, don't have
Yeah, go ahead.
But do I need to do the one side?
No.
I need to do the other side. And I do the other one?
We're going to make this
You have to do the side here
now. I'm going to make this really small for the crown. That could be... Gosh. Brothers keep stepping on my foot. There. Now we need to make some grass. And to do that, you just need to get color 35 and make the brightness at 75 and color in the whole entire thing. And that's it. That's all we need to do. I actually want to make it a little more thin. And there. And there. There we go. We have some ground. Now it's time to code some of the ground. So, click onto events, and when the green flag is clicked, then spawn in the X and Y of 0, 0. And then if you do, then we go to costume level. And then now, click onto the player sprite, and now it's time to start coding the player sprite. And to do this, when green flag is clicked, then we spawn the X and Y of 0, 0. Point direction, set rotation style left to right. Point direction 90. Go to left, switch to costume player. And there. Now we have some simple scripts. Now we need some gravity. And to do that, switch to our simple regular gravity. Ever, if. But we're going to need a block because we need a hitbox. Even though we already are hitbox, never mind. Now it's time to make two variables: x velocity and y velocity. So x vel for straight line and y vel.
No, that's the watermelon.
And one thing that we need to do is we need to set the size. Set the size. Now go to sensing.
Actually eat it.
And now
Yeah.
set square to the level size. And the level currently right now is at 100. But if you set the size to be at like 50, then click on the green flag, then it should fit. Just like 50. Perfect. But if you put size at 500,
Guess the lyrics. Guess the song by the lyrics.
then
Guess the song. Guess the lyrics. Guess the song by the
nothing's
lyrics.
right. This is just a test. You need to do this on your project. Let me just set size to 500. Where else? And look how big the player is. See how big that thing is? This could actually be used for a scrolling platformer. That could be in future episodes. But yeah, that's just the test.
No.
700.
It's not.
It's sweeping.
No. No. It's Lulu.
Now,
Well,
with the velocity.
I just said that. I'm just kidding. It's not. I just wanted to see if you got it.
It's Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow. Now, as you can see, we have all of our scripts now. Change. We're going to make some graphics first. So, change x velocity by -1. And now, change y velocity. Y velocity. Now, test. Oh, I forgot to put -1.
And then you guys have to guess the song.
I ever change my -1. Now we have gravity. And now we're not staying onto the level. If we're touching the level in motion, change y by
Why are you giving me that?
multiply
Now when we
-1. Here.
Savage.
Now,
Set
it to 0.
On this rock.
I'm gonna make the avocado. I'm making. What are we making the controller?
Because if we just set it to 0, then we should go through, right? But we slowly get
I
through.
have
If we
watermelon.
set it to 1, we get 1 out. See? So if we just set it to 10, simply get out of it. But it's nothing compared to this. Now, if we touch the lever, we simply jump. Second, we touch it. But wouldn't it be good if we just set it to 0? Yep. Now,
Not sure how to guess the song.
if the up arrow is pressed, then set the Y value to 15. Now, boom! That was a big one. And you can have a lot of fun doing these, like a big jump like that. And you can have a lot of fun changing these values every single time. But I like the 12. I think it's good. Now it's time to make some movement and collisions. Now, We're gonna need another spread, and we're gonna need to name the spread corns. These are going to be a bunch of corns. But instead of naming that corns, we're gonna name this pen because we're gonna use the pen extension. Now, click onto the level spread, and now, no, not the level spread, spread. And now, grab an if or we're touching the pen or the weapon. So now we need to make the movement first and then some collisions. So F. No, I'll just make the Y collision, the Y collision detection, and then we'll start back in the end. So now, F. Oh yeah, and then change X bar. Not change Y bar, change X bar. Change X bar. And then also grab this into here so that we can have some collisions first before we do anything else. Move the X value, then multiply that.
Did you have lunch?
0.8.
Give me a rock. I better know where my cap is to that. Stop. See? You brought cap to what? My paintbrush. So that you guys can use it, but you guys better find it.
Used it.
No, I don't. No, John didn't have it first. Use it.
No, I didn't use yours. I was gonna.
No, John didn't have. John had the thick one.
I was gonna.
John had the thick one.
Well, I know.
John had the thick one.
Yeah, and we switched.
John had the thick butt. Just kidding.
Yeah, no. We add this right here.
Guys are so weird.
So X velocity is 0. So we have collisions, but it seems like it's the same, but it's really not the same. Sorry for the noise in the background. I mean, it's little brother. Yeah, it's being a little annoying, I think. I stepped on his foot by accident. Now, place these. This last arrow. You can do an or if you want. I'm not going to do an or. Now, change X velocity by 1. Change X velocity by -1. So now, if I test this, we can't double jump in the air, which is good. We don't be so slippery either. We be slippery for a second and we just stop too. Now, it's time to start coding some pen.
You're so annoying.
Now, click on costumes, spread. Now, name this first spike 1 because it's going to be a spike. So, now this spike I'll just make to a level spread. I mean the square spread. It doesn't have. Looks like this. It looks like this, right? And put effort touching each one of that orb. Now, go to fencing. Fencing! 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 Okay. If we're touching the color, the little color, if we're touching the color, so we start with the second color, which is the brown color, then we start with the first. We start with the second, and the second one we start with the first. So just make that nice brown color that we made earlier. And now grab an F touching color and put it into this script right here. And no! Right. Now look onto here, and now it hides your mouse pointer. But now, if we just click onto here and click onto our grass, it shows our exact same grass color. And now we can duplicate that 3 times. So if we're touching the level, or if we're touching these 2 colors, because we need to touch the level, and if we're touching those 2 colors, then we're going to need the pen extension too. I'm going to click onto the costume editor. I'm going to make a couple of costumes. I'm going to make like costumes, right? And now, I'm just make a spike, and I'm going to make a piece of grass. Yeah. Then we can make a trampoline too. So, a trampoline might be for the next episode, but I'm just gonna make a spike, nice and black. Look at the outlines. Put white. Now, put outlines of 4. Now, we're going to make a 4x4 square, or 8x8 square. Now, I'm going to make mine 10x10. I'm going to make like 2 outlines, I guess. And then now, you delete the first corner, the second corner, click onto backspace, then click onto the select tool, and push it to be this. Yeah, right there. Now, push it down. Like that. So now, we have a spike, a perfect spike. And in the next episode, we're going to make spikes working. We're going to make the trampoline. Or we're going to make the spikes working in this episode. We're going to make the trampoline. In the next episode, we're going to make So we're gonna make trampoline. That's all. Well, I don't know. Dude. Oh yeah, and we're gonna make a rotation style in the next episode. And we're gonna make a side and the costume number, or we could just put F space in the text. And then go down to the square, and then get all the way red. Now, because salmon, let's put the entire thing red. Make it then clear up. Make it rectangle. Make it like that. We just skip the video after my computer loads. There. Just put F11. Now, guys, I'm gonna actually start having intros in my videos. So. There. So this is how balls look to be. We put it in this